Welcome back, everyone! This is Jaronitis, bringing you Feed the Beast Unleashed, episode 22. We have started this episode exactly 37 seconds after the end of the last episode because I want to get Golems going and I'm just not going to wait, dadgummit. So, we're going to go ahead and do this. So, we need Nitor. My wife is looking at me shaking her head. Anyway, we need the Nitor and we need bricks. And now we need some Modus and Imperito. So, I think I have some made rubber down here. And I do. Raw rubber. Nope, raw rubber doesn't work. Only made rubber works. So we have 20 rubber. That makes for 40 of the Imperito and Modus. And we need, how many each was it? Let's see. It was 8 of each per core. So, we're going to be able to make 5 cores with this particular set of rubber. We toss that in there, and that should fill this in, and we shift-click here, and boom! 5 cores. Okay, so, the problem we have now is we don't have enough rubber. So, what we're going to do is we're actually going to make use of some of this stuff right here. Now, you can actually take normal rubber, sticky resin, which is what comes out of those tree taps over there, and you can just cook it. Cooking it makes 1 rubber per sticky resin. However, I don't like that idea because I don't want to have to continuously go get rubber. So, one of the things I got programmed, I actually programmed it into my auto building thing a while back. I programmed it in, and I was like, well, we're going to use this soon. And yeah, we didn't. So let's see, that's the macerator, that's the compressor, there's the extractor. So we made an extractor thing. So we're going to go ahead and make the extractor that I have had the thing in here to make for a while now. So we're going to go ahead and make that. So while it's making, because it's actually going to take a second because it has to process several things, we are going to get the recipe for it, and we're going to pop it up. So the electronic circuit, which I've showed you how to make before, the tree taps, well actually no, let's just go over it all real quick. Tree taps are just normal wood in this pattern, well, wood planks. The machine block is refined iron in a circle, and the electronic circuit is, and now I made them with force ingots because I like getting double, and force ingots are like so cheaty. Everything that has to do with force is cheaty. The fact that I can grow so many silverwood saplings and so many trees from the saplings and get so many saplings, you're not supposed to be able to do that. When I finally get to where I can see what the aura is around here, it's going to be massive. It's going to be awesome. Anyway, so that's how you make those. So, it went ahead and made the extractor for me. Now, the extractor is a great thing to have. Now, I don't need these anymore. But the problem with the extractor is that the extractor can only take so much power. Now, if you put too much power into one of these machines, it'll explode. This is my MFE. The MFE is partially uncharged for some reason. That's not supposed to be. This MFE right here is supposed to be charging into it. Okay, whatever. I'll fix that here in a little bit. Anyway, this has 128 EU per tick coming out of it. Okay? This, however, the extractor can only accept a maximum of 32 EU per tick. So, if I were to hook this up right now, it would just explode. So, I don't want to do that, so I need to have a step down in voltage. So, what I'm going to do for a step down in voltage is a low voltage transformer, which I have actually made one of. I didn't realize I had made one. Anyway, the LV transformer is going to take that high voltage, or well, it's medium voltage technically, and it's going to convert it down into low voltage. So, here is the LV transformer. It's actually very simple to make. It's just copper with copper cable and normal planks. Copper cable is copper and rubber. So, that's all there is to that. So, what we're going to do is we're going to place this like this. No, we're going to shift this and then do that. So now that should have not worked right. Okay, so the other thing we want is this prototype Omni wrench that I made off camera. The prototype, I did not teach my system how to make this because you should only ever need one. The prototype Omni wrench is actually very simple to make. You need cyan wool, a gold ingot, and 2 diamonds. That's very simple. Now, the cyan wool has to be cyan wool. It can't be any other kind of wool. So you have to take normal kind of wool and dye it cyan to be able to make this. Anyway, the prototype Omni wrench is very useful because it mimics pretty much every other wrench except for the force wrench, of course. So we're going to shift right click on this, and it's going to break it down. Now, these 3 holes right here shows where power should come into this, and the single holes is where power should go out, and that's why it's not working. So we're going to right click on that, and it's going to see that single hole there is where power is coming out of that, and we need to make it so that the 3 holes face that single hole. Now, if you place this block, the 3 holes are always facing at you when you place it. So, and when you right click with the wrench on the 3 holes, it takes it up. So if we stand over here and place this way, that should make it so that the 3 holes are facing there. Now we can place the extractor, and the extractor is now showing that it has power. And that is handy. So now I can go outside to where I'm keeping all my... I swear to God, I'm going to turn these doors around. Where I've been keeping my resin. And we're just going to grab 1 stack for now. You know what? No, we're not. We're going to grab all the stacks. We will work on automation of this at some point. I'm not going to worry about it right now. But for now, I'm just going to... Ooh, actually, that's going to be a problem. We're going to have to work on that. I won't have time to do that this episode, but maybe next episode we'll work on the idea of getting this working so that we can actually have power supplied in a correct way. So we're going to go ahead and fill this up, and we're going to go ahead and fill this up, and we're going to go ahead and have too much still. Okay, I can see where I'm going to want to put a chest over top of this, but at least for now, we got plenty of sticky resin being processed. And the sticky resin, when processed this way, is 3 rubber per sticky resin. That is pretty cool. So we're basically tripling the resin. Instead of cooking it normally, we're getting 3 for 1. So that stuff can go ahead and continue working. It's pretty slow, so I'll come back and check on it every now and then. And in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and get some Golemancy going. So I've gotten all the stuff I needed for 5 golems, essentially. So this is showing how to make a basic wood golem. The basic wood golem is great with logs, which I should have some of because I've been out exploring and chopping down stuff. And then you have to use a golem core. Now, the basic core will get you a basic wood golem. Wood golems actually pick items up off the ground and store them for you. So depending on how you want to make these, you can make them fast so they move faster, intelligent so that... Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember. Speed makes them move faster. Perception makes it so they can see further. I don't remember now. I know that I want to make it a perceptive one. So we're going to take a basic golem core and we're going to add a water shard. That's going to make it so that he can actually move further around and pick stuff up. So I need... You know, it's kind of funny. I just put those shards away. But, so be it. No, that's wrong, isn't it? No, that is right. That's right. Okay, so we're actually going to need several of these for different things because we don't want to make just basic golems. Basic golems have basic functionality, but we want them to be a little bit better than that. So what we're going to do... Oh, I need to clear that. Now we're going to take the basic golem core... And what was it, green? Was it green? No, that's Modus. It was yellow? No, it wasn't yellow. Yellow is speed. Red? No, red is intelligent. Green? No. Now, how did I get green twice? You know? And you know, with figure, it's one of the ones I didn't get. It was blue. I knew it was blue. Round and round we go. Where we stop? I don't know. Okay, so we actually want to make 2 of these. We're going to need 12 of the Vism, which is eye, the little eyeball sign. And everyone tells you that carrots are good for your eyes. Well, they're good for this too, because carrots have Vism on it. Now, we should have filled this back up a while ago. Urgh. The other thing I'm going to do is get the stupid golem to fix that too. Alright, so now that we have that going, we're going to make 2 of these, and it requires 12 per, so we're going to need 24 Vism. Now this has 2 per, so we're going to need 12. Alright, so now we should be able to make 2 perceptive golem cores. And so we have. Alright, so that's going to help take care of the wooden golems. The wooden golems pick up things on the ground and store them in a chest that you designate. So the other thing I'm going to want is I'm going to want some straw golems. But I'm going to want some smart straw golems. So we're going to need some paper, because paper holds the intelligence symbol on it. And you know, I actually need a bunch more of this, so go ahead and make me some more. So the paper holds the intelligence section, and we're going to also need, for straw golems, we're going to need some straw, or some wheat in this case. So we're going to go up here, and I'm going to show you guys in the Thaumonomicon the straw golem worker, which is a farming golem. So the straw golem worker can be placed anywhere, and any full-grown crops, it will actually harvest them. Now, it throws it on the ground because it just is stupid and doesn't carry stuff. All it does is harvest for you. So now when we take the straw golem, it will harvest things and toss them on the ground, and then the wood golem will run over, pick them up, and store them in a chest. So the smart version of the straw golem can replant as they harvest it. So that's why I want to make these guys smart. So speed intelligence is going to be the fire shard, and it's going to need 12 of the intelligence factor. So we've got these here, and we're going to need fire. And, well, actually we only want to make 2 of those. And that means we need 24 intelligence. Will I ever remember to fill this stupid thing back up when I get done? Probably not. I'll make a golem to do it for me, since I will never remember. Okay, so now then, what we want to do now is we want 24 of this, so that means with 2 of them that we're going to need 12. Does this sound familiar to anyone yet? 12 of the last one, 12 of this one. Anyway, there that goes, and now we can get 2 of those cores. So now we should be able to go ahead and make what we want. Now, I think I can make these in here. We have the intelligence cores here, and then we're going to do that, and nope, I was wrong. It is infusion crafting yet again. So we're going to put the intelligent, stop that, the intelligent ones here. So we're going to need animus, which is soul, and we're going to need victus, which is life. So we have to give them a soul, and we have to give them life so that they can start to work for us. So, soul and life. Okay, well, as it turns out, I should have plenty of stuff for that. I know that soul sand has the soul marking on it, along with some other stuff. And, let's see, we're also going to have life, which I'm sure the apples have it on there, but I don't really want to use, well, I mean, I've got 66, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Okay, so how much do we need of each? We need 8 soul and 8 life. So now we're going to take, these are 2 each, and we're going to be making 2, so we need 16. That means that we need 8 of this, because that will make 16 total. Oh, wow, no, that was wrong. That was double. Because I needed, no, wait a minute. I needed 8 of each and I just put 16 total. Oh, right, because I'm making 2 of them. Brains. Anybody got any spare brains? Okay, so these are 1 each, so we're going to go ahead and put 16 of these in, and that should make it enough for 2 of each of these. And boom, we have 2 straw golem workers. Now, I can go out there and put these guys straight to work, but I really don't want to do that yet, because otherwise we'll have a bunch of stuff just laying around. And I heard that. I'll deal with you in a minute. Anyway, if you look on my mini-map, you'll see that little pinkish orange dot flying around right there. Yeah, I'm kind of making a mess of the environment. While I'm talking about the environment, I will tell you guys how I am making a mess of it. When you are working with magic, when you use magic, it creates flux. Okay? Flux basically is a negative magic force. Negative magic forces cause bad things to happen. So, in this case, the negative magic force actually spawned a wisp. Wisps are a real pain in the butt. They're actually very hard to kill because they tend to move around a lot. Even with power armor, chasing them down is really annoying. And they tend to strike you with lightning, and I can't believe that tree hasn't grown yet. Ah, crud. Aha, I hit it. Got it. Alrighty, well, that was fun. Anyway, by using magic and taking charge out of the environment, you create flux. You also create flux by doing what I'm doing, which is being incredibly irresponsible in how I am using my particular 8 and 8 again. Okay, like in this case, by you not using everything I'm putting in here. See, I'm putting in soul sand. Okay, by putting in soul sand, I'm getting the stuff I need to make the golems. However, I'm using the spirit, but I'm leaving behind the dirt and whatever that stupid shackle thing is. And that stuff is being released into the environment, and as it's released into the environment, it is released as flux. And that causes bad things to happen. So the more of this you do, the more flux you will cause, the more problems you will cause in the environment, and the more bad things that can happen. And there's any number of things that can happen because of flux. You can... Ooh, there's my clear glass. I just ran over it. Get back here. Anyway, there's a lot of different things that you can do, a lot of things you can cause by doing that. Specifically, the wisps will spawn. Other than the wisps spawning, you can cause it to rain with lightning strikes and such. You know, for some reason, I can't think of anything else it would cause. I know it causes other things, but I can't think of what they are right now. Oh well. Let's see. 1 ender chest. Craft me 10 more because I'm going to use them up eventually anyway. And we need to craft these into the sorting chests, which are going to be cactus green across the whole top. So we're going to go ahead and make 2 of these for the purpose that I'll show you right now. So I've got this nifty garden outside, but the problem I have is that I keep having to go out and take care of it myself, and that's a drag. I don't want to have to take care of it myself. I want something else to take care of it for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my golems take care of it for me. So let's see. We're going to go ahead, and I think I will place this one here. I'm going to place it down in the road, that way it doesn't get in the way of everything. And we're going to place the wood golem worker on the top of the chest. You click it on the chest, and that says, hey, you need to put your stuff in this chest. So now he will put stuff in the chest. So now I can put a straw golem worker out, and he's going to go absolutely crazy because there's so many different things for him to do. He's actually got so much to harvest, it'll take him a while to catch up. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to place this guy about right here. And off he goes on another adventure. So now, he is going to just literally randomly pick things. His AI searches around and looks for something that's ready to harvest, but, it doesn't always find it directly. Sometimes it takes a little bit for him to figure, oh, over here, oh, over there. So he's not going to go down a row and just, harvest straight down a row. He just won't do it. But as you can see, he's harvesting things, and the wood golem is running and picking up the items. And is he destroying my cotton? Is he destroying the cotton? No. Then what happened to the cotton? That's kind of funny. I didn't think that I would have any issues of that nature. Maybe I did it. Well, whatever the case may be. As you can see, he's harvesting potatoes over here, and the wood golem worker is not getting over here because he can't come this far. And wow, look at this stupid thing spawning. Okay, so because that wood golem worker can't come over this far, we now know why I made 2 of them. So now we're going to place another one here. And we're going to right-click the golem worker on it. And we're going to go ahead and put the second straw golem here. And away they go. So actually, eventually, I'll actually have to stop them because they will actually be doing this so much that I'll have way too many of the things that they're working on. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and let them work because, I can always use more wheat. I need the seeds from the wheat. I probably don't need the carrots or the potatoes as much, but, if you're going to let them do it all, right? So let's see. I need my mattock. Where's my mattock? There's my mattock. Perhaps I'll be able to actually get some repairs done from whatever has been trouncing through my garden. I don't know what is going through my garden. It's very annoying that it is, but mayhaps I'll have the opportunity to fix some of this. But I'm not really going to worry about it for now. I don't really need to spend time doing that at the moment. But, wow. I actually must have created quite a bit of flux because I've got quite a few of these really annoying creatures. They actually dodge arrows. If you try to shoot them out of the sky, as the arrow gets right next to them, they will actually suddenly just turn. Like I said, they're very hard to kill, very annoying to deal with. Anyway, so now I can let these guys run and I'll have plenty of stuff. Eventually they'll catch up and it'll be time to, they'll just be waiting for other stuff to grow in so they can harvest it, which will actually work out rather nicely. Oh, my extractor. I need to go check on my extractor. It's probably sitting there going, hey, I'd like to make more rubber if you just take what I have made out already. Yep, there it is. So now I have a good support. I have a good supply of rubber. I have a good supply of nitor. I have... crap. I need to fix my roof and not put that away, but that's okay. And now, as the guys are harvesting stuff, it's getting automatically put into my ender system. So I'm definitely going to need plenty of wheat for when I get my villager farm going, which will be very soon, by the way. And I'm going to kill some of these stupid wisps. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take care of that, and that'll be fine. But for now, we're going to... I hate wisps! Oh, forget it. You can't hit me in here, huh? Okay, so we have the golems working. We have the crucible working. This has been a rather decent Thaumcraft day. There's quite a few more things that Thaumcraft has that I'm not even getting started going into right now. They're complicated, and I really don't feel like trying to discuss them at the moment, unless I find some sudden use for them. Hey, I actually remembered to fill that again. Holy crap. Alright, good. So, that's where we stand at the moment. In between episodes, and yes, this one's going to be just a few minutes on the short side, because I have something I must do. In between episodes, I'm actually going to go ahead and start marking out a new territory over here. We're going to get started with beekeeping, and that is why I marked this territory out. So, in the meantime, I'm going to start building a structure that is going to become my beekeeping house. And we will get into that next episode. By the time I record the next episode, I will probably have built the entire main structure of the house. I will show you guys how it... See that wisp just came into being right there, I swear. Anyway, I'll probably build the entire structure of the house, and we'll just get started on that next episode. And for some reason, this thing, you know, I've been growing these things left and right, and for some reason, it's just not growing today. I don't know why. Next episode, we're going to make some goggles of revealing. The goggles of revealing will actually let me see the aura that I've been creating slowly but surely here. Hopefully it'll be a really nice big one. I know I've planted enough trees for it to be gigantic, but you know, we'll have to see. And well, that's pretty much what we're gonna do. So, what am I forgetting about? Am I forgetting about anything? I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Anyway, so for now we're gonna go. We're gonna sign off, and we're gonna talk about signing off for a little while until I finally actually get around to it, because I'm fascinated watching these guys work. Right, gotta go. Jaronitis is signing off on episode 22 of Feed the Beast Unleashed, and don't forget to help spread the gaming.